What's your totem, bro? Yeah. What is that? What is that guy holding? Ew, why do you have 700 MS? This is so horrible to watch. What is your inventory, chat? Look at his. This is what he has in his inventory. And pickaxe. You're not even double handing. Oh wait, yes you are. Wait, what is he missing then? Wait, pause. Everybody pause. Oh, you have no gaps. Yeah, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Despicable Me.
Like that. Oh my god, what the heck? What is cursing my eyes? What, why is
It's his old skin. It's his old skin, these things.
Okay, old skin.
Gentlemen, can you do can you do
Yo, can you speak?
Yo, why you here? No. I need to wonder, bro.
Bro, you have to fix Roots of Chaos? Yo, if I could, I would. I'm not a developer. I can't do anything.
Yo,
Yo, what's
Dad
up?
is up.
Oh,
What's up?
3 out of 10. Here's my bill.
Vic, can you put your pearl here?
Wait, how much are electrics,
Please?
chat?
Can I get a screenshot before you go?
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. What? You want a screenshot? Alright, sure.
Yeah. Look up.
This is the chewiest Rocket Pop you've ever seen. Divided into 3 iconic fruity flavors, it's just like a regular Rocket Pop without the mess of it melting. Because it's made of delicious gummy. The gummy Rocket Pop is available now exclusively at Bat 19. This is the
Next to me here.
What the fuck? Go down. No! How do I get out? Don't look at that! Help me! Don't, please, please Oh my god!
This counts towards the wager, by the way. This counts towards the wager.
What?
Yeah,
What?
this counts, bro. You have to
Bro, this is...
Oh my god. This counts towards the wager, bro.
I'm so lost!
sta mi Kira.
You and I are on a journey to the largest city in the world, Chongqing, China. At 10 times the size of Los Angeles, downtown Chongqing spans as far as the eye can see. This is the birthplace of Talaria. We're here to be the first to see their most anticipated bike of the year. There's 1,000 baggage claims, a million taxis, and a skyline in every direction you look. With over 30 million people and zero privacy rights, surveillance is in full force. Facial recognition cameras track you everywhere in Chongqing, and they'll be a serious concern when I ride later. As we drive to the hotel, I'm enjoying the people watching, but I'm not the only one. My hotel is smack downtown in one of the tallest buildings. I remember seeing it from the plane, right here. My room's on the 34th floor overlooking Raffles City, this massive building iconic in Chongqing. I'm overwhelmed by how many people there are here. Everywhere you look, it is packed, and I am the one and only non-Chinese person here. It is homogenous as fuck. I'm walking across the street to get some food and passing all these guys with iPads and cameras. They're hustling Instagram photos. Women line the entire street getting posed and photographed for social media with Raffles City in the background. We found this restaurant with a crazy view where I'm having my first ever hot pot, which is Chongqing's most famous food. You start with the toppings, which you mix into a small bowl and cover with this liquid gold. I'm not sure what it is, but it's f***ing fire. Sweet and umami at the same time. We're throwing in tofu, it's gonna soak up all that flavor. While they cook, I'm snacking on potato noodles. This is the spiciest thing I've ever eaten. I can handle spice, but this pushed my limit. They add a special Sichuan pepper which numbs your entire mouth, so all you can taste is the heat. But they do have these rice cakes with sugar inside to cool you down. First hot pot with a view, 10 out of 10. I'm back going under Raffles City, going downstairs into a mega mall that extends several more stories underground. Or so it seems. They got some cool stuff here, like the newest folding phones and these luxury electric SUVs that are like Bentley Teslas that are incredibly affordable. This SUV, look how beautiful it is $20,000 brand spanking new. And these cars are even cheaper. These are brand new $7,000. Although I went down 5 stories, I'm still somehow back on the ground floor overlooking a massive plaza with a ton of people outside enjoying the view with me. I made some friends, snagged this photo, probably the next album cover. And just when I thought we were on the ground floor, I'm going down more floors to get onto this public road that was closed for pedestrians. They need to close the roads here because look how many people there are. The riverbank is bustling with activity, and I'm enjoying the view with some succulent watermelon. I'm admiring this train passing under the bridge, but I noticed it's starting to get really crowded. The entire street is packed full now. Ships are passing by and everyone's taking photos of what's behind me. That's because we made it to the iconic ancient city, which is beautiful during the day and totally lights up at night. This is such a vibe. I love the ancient architecture mixed with the modern lights. There's a bunch of shops selling fruit, various desserts, tofu, and these girls were catcalling me. No complaints. I got this beautiful dragon fruit icy, but I lost my appetite when we passed by this. Public ear cleaning. I've never seen it before. Everyone's got someone deep in their ear with the camera while they relax and watch their ears get cleaned on the screen. Yeah. You already know I had to give it a try. He's cleaning off his tools and jumping right in. I don't show my face, but here is the deep inside of my ear getting cleaned. This costed less than $4. I recommend it 10 out of 10. We're ending the night at this vibey bar. They got live music before we walk back to the hotel. The skyline is so stunning, but man, the stairs are brutal here. We have over 10 stories to climb back. It's our second beautiful day in Chongqing. We're starting with another hot pot. I've refined my mixture, and the gentleman next to me likes his extra spicy. We're cooking up some black tofu, potato, yam, soaking up all that spicy oil. This one's even spicier than yesterday. I didn't think that was possible. On the other side of the table, they've got raw pig intestines, cow stomach, and pig brains. They said it tastes like tofu, so I'm perfectly happy over here with my tofu. I cooked ramen in the spicy oil. It's the best, and there's no brains in it. I'm fueled up overlooking the old city. These buildings are older than America, but relatively young by China standards. There are a bunch of shops down here, including the guy from Speed Stream. This is his stand, but his wife's working today. They got him on the sign. It's hilarious. Tucked away in the old city is this tunnel. I love tunnels. This tunnel was built in World War II as a bomb shelter for the citizens here. There are 124,000 tunnels across China that were built for the same purpose. It is absolutely packed here. Silver is a specialty in Chongqing. I was gifted this silver turtle dragon keychain as a symbol of making money. How cool is that? Bronze art is also a specialty here. We went into a bronze museum and I couldn't wrap my head around the prices when I converted them into US dollars. This diorama is $115,000. These storks, $35,000. This vase, $80,000. Oh my god, he's touching it. This deer, $56,000. Keep in mind the average urban salary here is only $16,000 a year. We're leaving the old city back to Raffles Tower, where I'm gonna try and get on top where you're not allowed. I'm up at this viewpoint, which is beautiful, but there's too many people and the view is super obstructed. So as the sun sets, my plan goes into effect. I'm not filming the climb because I need both hands, but I made it to the tippy top where I can only walk on this beam. Behold the most stunning urban view I can imagine. And it's even better that I'm not allowed up here. Now I see everyone running outside, and maybe I'm hallucinating from the lack of sleep, but there's Chinese written in the sky. What the f***? Turns out this is a brand new drone show that happens every night in Chongqing. It's pretty cool. People are definitely stoked on it. We had a crazy night in Chongqing. I can't put any of it in the video, so we started the next day with a simple bowl of stool noodles. This water is fire. I don't know what they put in it, but it's the best water I've ever had. The stool noodles are coming out hot, and this is another masterclass in surviving spicy food. This is straight chili and oil. It definitely tastes better on a stool, and it costs less than $2. 10 out of 10. As I look up, I see a train pass overhead and through a building like we're in some fantasy world where anything is possible. I'm walking upstairs to catch this train. I'm curious to see where it goes. I got a ticket, scanned through, and admired the views from this train. I've never seen a metro with this kind of view, nor one as clean. It is spotless in here and smells like flowers. I stayed on this train for a bunch of stops because I wanted to get far in the city. And when I got out, I felt like I was just as downtown as when I started. The city is massive, and so is this dog. Holy shit. This is definitely a walking city, but with all the levels, it is hard to get around. So these guys with sticks work as porters, and they use their sticks to haul stuff for people around the city. With all the stairs and levels here, I couldn't help but think, what happens if you're handicapped? So I asked what you should do if you're handicapped, and they said you should stay at home. This is a hospital, which looks like an ancient temple. Contrasting the modern city, it's quite a sight, but what really blows your mind is when you turn around and realize that you are not on the ground level, but actually many stories up. They're selling the most eye-catching fruits on the side of the road. They look like candy. It turns out they start off white, they're peeled and soaked in syrup, and they are just as good as they look. Then, just like a movie, I'm getting picked up by this VIP van and chauffeured across the bridge to have a private dinner with all the big dogs of Talaria. I'm talking founders and CEOs. We got this private dining room with a balcony where we're talking about new bikes, tariffs, and their side of the Suron drama. Fascinating. The first dish out was made from bird saliva, bird spit. I'm passing on this one, but everything else looks fire. They got hot pot, a bunch of small gourmet dishes, finally stuff that's not too spicy. It's a very fancy meal, but I'm in a rush to try the new Talaria Komodo before the sun sets over Chongqing.
It's right around the corner. First look at the new Talaria Komodo. Bang!
You prefer this black one or the blue one?
There's a blue one too?
Yeah. We got two Komodo here.
No way. I'll do the black, dude. This thing looks sick. It's beautiful. It still has that Talaria look, but like scaled up. This thing's badass. Look at these forks. Thank you for letting me ride this. Appreciate you. This is so cool. You guys killed it with this. Look at the seat. Sexy. Big ass brakes.
Out here, we do like this for the riders. Maybe when they turn, it's better to hug the bike.
Are you on that bike? Is this you? Nice to meet you. No one's seen this bike. in person, and it's not going to be available in person for like an indefinite amount of time until the tariffs are figured out. Nice little display here. I love the Egg Riders.
You just choose the mode.
Eco, Sport, Hyper. S1000?
Yeah, it's 1000.
Damn, dude. Let's go. Dude. What? Dude, let's go! Dude, this bike feels so f***ing good! This feels... So much power, I can tell. And that's only sport mode. Yeah. We are in the biggest city in the world, or excuse me, the highest urban population. Look it up. I got my silver necklace on that was gifted to me. It's just pure silver. It's like a Chinese dog tag. It's for good luck. Might need it for this ride. I'm riding no plates in Zhonghua, which is how you say China in Chinese. Okay. Dude, this is so fucking cool. This is so fucking cool. Here we go, full throttle and hyper mode on the Toyota Komodo. Yeah. That'll do it. Man, this is the most insane city I've ever been to. And it's funny because there's been comments on my last China videos about, oh, how much did the government pay you to do this propaganda for China? Let me put it this way. If China knew I was coming, which they didn't, they probably would have paid me not to come. So I don't know what you're talking about. They paid me to come here. You should visit China and see if anything I'm saying is a lie. It's fucking awesome here. Going down by the river, yes! Who's this? What the fuck is that? Is that the other Komodo? I'm going so fast my helmet wants to fly off. Wow, this bike feels so fucking amazing. The geometry, the size, the power, the suspension, the tune. Oh, we're going going through a tunnel. We're going through a tunnel. Come on. You know I gotta have the wheel up. For the record, Talaria told me not to wheelie. Triple X against Talaria Komodo, against another Talaria Komodo on the green. Haha, smoke!
对着他们去骑，他们人少，对他们人多，免得把人挂了。确实是没办法。
Dude, this thing fucking climbs like nothing. We made it. So there's a bunch of police here, so we're just gonna walk the bikes. They can't say anything. Dude, he's looking at us. The problem with doing illegal things in China is that you can't just outrun the police because they have cameras everywhere and they're all facial recognition. And apparently they're so effective that if somebody steals your phone and you report it to the police, it only takes them an hour to figure out who stole it and where they are. I know as a fact they can't physically catch us. If this was an American city, I'd have the confidence of a god. So the bike to compare here is of course the Ultra Bee, and I just rode the Ultra Bee, but I can't really tell you the main difference without having them next to each other. They feel almost the same power, same size, same suspension, aka perfect in every way. I'm like covering my face every time we pass these lights, these cameras. This is a very difficult city to ride in because of all the levels, and it's also a touristy city, but it's Chinese tourists, so they close off all the roads for the tourists. Man, I met a girl last night, learned some things I didn't know were possible. Almost whipped there, I'm not gonna lie. These brakes are like just a tiny bit slippery, but this bike feels good. Ooh, where are we going? Bro, this isn't a trail.
Was my first ride on the new Talaria Komodo. Easily one of my favorite bikes ever, and Chongqing is easily one of my favorite cities ever. Next week, I'm going to the mind-blowing Altis factory to test ride a new unreleased Altis. As always, thank you so much for watching until the end. As they do. Yeah, I'm on my own. I don't need no one, I don't. Yeah, I'm in my zone. Cross my heart and break my bones. Now they say they wanna ride for me. Now they say they wanna fight for me. Yeah, I'm on my own. I don't need no one, I don't. This is Min. She commutes 40 miles a day on her Sur-Ron, and I can't let her go one more day like this. She's got an entirely flat tire. The headset's so loose it almost looks like it's trying to tell us something. Do it now! Kill me! 2 different pegs. Broken plastics, balding tire, a chain that's so rusty it could give you tetanus just by looking at it. Her controller's hanging on by a thread. Her battery cover's hanging on by a thread. Not enough lights for street commuting. No front fender or plate. And just the most abused, scratched up, clapped frame unfit for a queen. So that's where I'm starting. I'm stripping it down to the frame. Batteries coming out. Forks are coming off. Rear wheels coming off. Seat delete. The triangle, rear shock, and linkage. The controller, and just totally gutting it. Bash guard, belt cover, motor, they're gone. The chain, see ya. Couple last parts and we're down to the frame. Feels good getting your hands dirty. The only thing I couldn't do here was the swing arm nut and the headset bearings. LA E-Rides will finish that up for me before he powder coats it. We got to choose from thousands of different color options and we chose black pearl. Look at that, it fits in her smart car. She's off downtown, dropping it off at LA E-Rides. LA E-Rides just called. He said the powder coat's done. It's only been a couple days. And he said the black pearl's one of the best coats he's ever seen. Let's go pick it up.
Dude, what you see in the sun?
Wait, that actually looks so... Dude! Oh my god. What? Oh, she's gonna love this. You're so right, the sparkles are like refracting all the colors. LA E-Rides is taking it from here. The first thing he's doing is shaving down some of the excess powder coat at these contact points. A little bit on the swing arm and it's time to throw it on and hammer the axle through. Big brain energy, he's starting with the rear brake. This is so much easier to put in now than later.
I would have totally forgotten till the end.
And on goes the seat. This is the moment I realized I made a mistake. I should have also coated the subframe here. You can see it's all scratched up and next to the brand new powder coat, it's so obvious. But we do have a little bit of time, so we are going to powder coat this part. We want this build to be perfect. He's installing the Chai battery tray and back plate, prickly triangle and prickly rear linkage with the rear shock, flipping it over and installing the motor. I love how he flips the bike over with this stand. This is the best way to do it. He's also using this belt conditioner, which I've never seen before but makes a lot of sense. Putting on the prickly belt cover, and the guts are going back in. It helps to have done this before because it gets pretty messy. Flipping it back over, installing her alarm again with some new tape and in a better location. The rear fender's going back on, it's still broken. I couldn't find a replacement. Bash guard's back on, and before he installs the front fork, he's putting some lube there, rolling it over, little wheelie, and it slides right on. There is some excess, so he went ahead and cut it. He's doing his headset magic. I always have the hardest time with the headset. He always nails it. Flipping the bike back over and putting on just a loaner wheel because I have a new wheel set coming, but I need to be able to roll this bike back into the truck. There goes the subframe off to the powder coat. Shout out LA E-Rides. We're going to be back in a second. Before I left, I let him try my new Razor Pro spec.
Is there anything special you know about this thing?
I think he liked it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Now, most guys get their ladies flowers, roses. I get mine bike parts. Let's see how many roses, $3 roses, I could have bought instead of all these parts. Starting off with a surprisingly expensive tail light. This Baja Designs one LED with the push button costs as much as 25 roses. I got her a prickly kickstand, 50 roses, beautiful kickstand upgrade. An Amazon plug and play headlight. This is plug and play for the Sur-Ron with a switch, 17 roses. Also got an underglow kit. It was way bigger than I expected, but I had this one laying around, which is the correct size, 13 roses. In order to run that, we need a new 12-volt buck converter, so this is another 11 roses. Now we're getting into bouquet territory. Here we have the controller upgrade, which comes with our 3-button power switch, phase wire extensions, mounting hardware, mounting brackets, and of course the controller. This is the Electro & Co. TrueMoto EMX RON controller, 217 roses. Fuck Louboutins, we got some real red bottoms here. These are the Lunicycle Deluxe 16-inch Sur-Ron wheels. I actually designed these with Lunicycle to the spec that I think makes a great supermoto wheel, and you can get these also in black as well. These are the best and possibly only supermoto wheels for under $600. Just beautiful next to her original wheels. You can see the red hub faded to more of an orange. This red really pops, and there's a lot more tread too. On the rear wheel, you can see the difference between the 16 and 17-inch wheels. So they are slightly smaller in diameter, but thicker. Should feel really good. Beautiful wheel set. That's another 183 roses. Now this you couldn't even order at the time of making this video. This is the newest unreleased battery from Chai Batteries, which will be released the day this video goes up. So by the time you're watching it, you can order this battery. This is the newest Pulsar battery from Chai Batteries. First off, look at this powder coated metal case. Finally, we're not scratching our $2,000 battery every time we put it in the bike. It's also got the fastest charging ever on a Chai battery, 30 amps. That's 3 times faster than we've ever seen. It's also got a new BMS. This is Chai Battery's best battery design yet, and it's also their most compact. This 72 volt, 38 amp hour Pulsar battery fits into the Sur-Ron without any lifting of the battery lid. That's a whopping 775 roses, but you could save a couple with my code Sur-Ronster. Let's not forget another 233 roses for the powder coat and 75 roses for this battery cover that I just found. That's a total of 1,599 roses. That means this is 1,599 times more romantic. What better way to start off than a stripped bolt? Not even earth, wind, and fire could remove this bolt. So I said, screw it, bolt delete. Front wheel's coming off, so is the rear. And let's switch over the rear sprocket and the rear brake rotor with a little bit of cleaning. Same on the front, we're switching over the front sprocket. And it's going right on, looking so good. Put on the rear chain tensioners and the rear wheel with the new chain. It's a little long, we need to break off one section, so I'm using my chain breaker, and it's perfect. Look at the old chain against the new one. I should be wearing gloves. To install the controller, I needed this triangle piece that comes on the stock Sur-Ron. Her bike does not have that piece, so I'm saving this for tomorrow. I'm also taking off the Warp 9 horn button from my Ronster because I broke my Maguras anyway, and I'm making sure this carbon fiber looks good, which it does. Boxing up the rest of her bike, pretty satisfying, and unpacking it at LAE Rides the next day. Look at the subframe powder coat, that looks a million times better. Subframe's going on. LAE Rides is installing the phase extensions and connecting the controller. The LED underglow kit didn't come with a splitter, so LAE Rides is doing it himself. He's connecting all 6 of these LED leads, and to run it we need this upgraded 12 volt converter, which you can see next to the stock 12 volt converter. It means business. He's connecting the factory plug there so we can just plug it right into the bike. She hasn't had a horn for 6 months, so we're installing the horn button. Super low profile. I love how it looks like a turbo button. LAE Rides meticulously installing the underglow, and now it's time to mount the upgraded tail light. Side by side, this thing's better be good. It's so many roses. In order to mount it, we needed to do a little bit of cutting and a couple zip ties. It fit well, and when you turn it on, this thing, do not look into it. It's like a laser. It's just as bright from far away as it is up close. This thing's blinding. It's perfect. Good thing we got an upgraded 12 volt converter, which we're hiding under the motor here, and then installing the controller. The LEDs look so good through the controller mount cutouts. She wanted more of a bar light. I agree, we just need to do a little bit of drilling to fit it on, and it just looks perfect. Comes with a switch, and now she's got sort of a nice control center over here. Turning it on, this thing is super bright. We put on this front fender, I think it was from a Talaria. I didn't like it. I think it looks sort of like a witch's nose, so decided to take it off.
A rose. I get my girl 1,000. Not here to pose. New wheels, new lights, and everything she needs. Brand new battery, carbon gloss, pearl black, stock RIP. Upgrade everything I see. My biggest op is the DOT, closely followed by the DMV.
Let's give it a test before I give it to her. I need to go find a real rose. The new controller gives us 3 power levels. I'm going to start in the lowest. Butter. She's gonna love this. That's a really nice throttle on the low power mode. Let's go into the second. Oh, you know what? I need to pull out my app and actually tell it what the top power mode is. Oh yeah, we're only at 7 kilowatts. Let's put it. She likes going fast. Let's go to 14. Okay, we're in 14 kilowatts now. Oh, she's gonna love this. So smooth. Wow. I'm I'm riding it like this because this is how she rides. So I need to make sure it can do that without the wheel falling off. We're full throttle right now. I think it could be more, but let's see. Oh, I'm about to lose my brakes here. That was sketchy. I'm glad I'm testing this. There's a couple things. Let me pull over here. I almost fully lost my rear brake. What's going on? Smoking already? That's crazy. It's smoking. Not good. Front brake, at least it's not smoking. I'm gonna turn the regen way up. We don't need to use the brakes as much. Let's go! With the smoking rear brake. Hello. Do you have roses?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you. It's not very romantic. Well, there's another plant shop. Just wondering if you guys sell roses. No? Okay. Thanks. Hey, do you sell roses?
No, I
Just those ones? Okay, thank you. This is why romance is dying. Can't even find a rose. Get to use her mount, that's nice. Pulling out the map to find some flowers. I thought I could just do it spontaneously. Man, what the f? I hate when this happens, when Google Maps takes you to something that's just wrong. There's no way there's a florist in there. Okay, this has become more of a challenge than I thought. No way, there's like no flowers in the city. This is the ride of shame back with no flower. Just a super nice Sur-Ron build. Let's show it to her. I just called her and told her to come over. She's riding my Razor. Oh, I see her.
It looks so much better with the battery lowered too.
Yes, I'm glad you like that.
God. New wheels.
Yes. Let me walk you through everything that we're looking at. You already noticed most of it. New wheels, 16-inch wheels. No, that doesn't mean anything. We got a new headlight up front, and you've got a switch for it right here. You want to press the switch?
Oh, I love that.
It's so clicky.
Oh my god, I love that.
So now you can flash people. You've also got a horn next to that button. You want to click the horn?
No, not right now.
Okay, good call. And then number plate. I wanted to do a front fender, but I'm waiting for the right one. I had another one. It didn't look good. I decided not to do it.
Nice.
And then obviously the powder coated frame. You see the sparkles, right? Glossy carbon fiber battery cover sort of ties the whole glossy look together. And at night you can see the lights coming through it. Tail light. It's a little too bright. Don't even look right into it.
It's I don't think it's that bright. I think
no, but like if
it's in the dark.
It's like it's a laser. Like stand here.
Oh damn.
That thing's bright. It's good though. I wanted it. Yeah, it is good. It's good.
It's good to have. It's good to have. You're right.
New controller up on the front, so you're gonna feel a little different on the throttle. Hopefully better.
Wow, with the underglow. I want to see this at night.
There's underglow, headlight, tail light. What else did we do? I know we did something else. New chain.
Oh yes. Oh my god. Thank God.
Right.
Oh my god.
It was so
Actual
rusty.
chains that aren't rusty and all.
Right.
Yay!
And last thing. Finally, I know you've been waiting for it, but the better kickstand.
Yes.
So it ties the look together.
So good.
Yeah.
I was like, two different types of stuff going on. Okay, I'm gonna press this button.
And then 2 is 2 higher.
Wow,
So that's all your controls are right there.
Nice.
So you can speed up,
easy buttons.
honk, and flash people all with your left thumb. Lead the way.
Woo! It feels so good.
She looks perfect on it. The color, the wheels, the lower battery. No way. Dave, let's go. Let's go. We're just going for a ride.
By Crypto Arena.
Let's just go with you. Yeah, Min, let's ride with them. I met Dave in Texas at the ride out, at the Mega Ride. Yeah.
No,
yeah, I know
that's
him.
Crazy.
How's it feeling?
It feels so good. It feels so nice to be back.
Let's
I
go.
love it.
We just ran into you guys. We thought we'd tag along. I remember you. You led the ride. Also Texas.
Yep.
I'm glad we ran into each other. It's like kind of crazy actually. Like all the things that go on in the day to lead up to a coincidence like that.
We both have dogs, so we gotta go get some dog food. Arena.
We need to get some cat food.
I was
So
gonna go to the pet store too. Let's go.
let's do it. Let's go to the pet store. You like that the battery's a little lower?
Yeah, it's so much more space.
Yes. And
feels
it just
lighter,
looks better,
too.
and it definitely is lighter.
Yeah.
And how's the tune like on the throttle?
Everything's smooth. Everything's perfect. It feels like so much more control.
Great.
And it's just really smooth.
Great.
It's not like clapping on anything.
It was
like
clapping.
Before, it's clapping on a lot of stuff.
That's why they call when bikes are all f***ed up, they're called clapped.
Oh,
Your bike was literally
no.
clapped. Everybody's powder coated, except for the Red Pro. White, gold, blue, black. Yay! Oh, it's one of those self-driving cars. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? There's nobody in here. That's wild. I like this 7th Street. I've never been this way.
It's kind of busy today.
It is. Rush hour.
Tuesday, rush hour.
Yeah. Nice, man. Yeah, she went a long time without a horn. I feel terrible. You're entitled to honk at all times to make up for all the time without it.
The beeps sounds pretty scary, actually. It's a scary honk.
All right. We lost Min. Yeah, I thought we lost you. My biggest concern about her bike is that someone's gonna steal it. I should have got a tracker for it or something. That's next. Oh sh.
So magical.
Oh, I've never been up this way. I see where we are now. That's a great shortcut. Thanks for showing me. She let me upgrade her Sur-Ron again, and it looks so good. I think next time we're gonna do suspension, brakes, seat cover, and a GPS tracker, because even I want to steal her bike. As always, thank you so much for watching until the end.
Coward. We have a new world to conquer. You make me sick. Leave me alone, please. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are. Oh. You can't escape yourself.
The Ronster. It was the best in the game. Now it's just another dusty frame. Abused, abandoned for almost a year. But there's 24 upgrades sitting right here. Finally, the streets have something to fear. The Ronster's back. The GOAT is near.
Coward. You make me sick. Leave me alone, please. Hiding in the shadows. Hiding from who you truly are. Oh. We have a new world to conquer.
He's right. Custom Supermoto wheels, red on black Michelin tires, premium DOT brakes, steel hoses, made in Italy. Matching rotors dwarf the Magura, so do the calipers. Old chain comes off. New wheel goes on. Brakes are the only part of this build I'm not doing myself. I took it to my local shop where they bled them to perfection. This took 3 months to get. custom red flake forged carbon fiber battery lid. They already had a mold for an extended fender, but I insisted on the stock size, so this is their first stock size carbon fender. It's crazy how the light refracts. And I got the matching number plate, also their first ever. I wasn't sure though, so I also got a classic matte carbon fiber lid. Just beautiful. Nothing beats real carbon fiber, and nothing is lamer than fake carbon fiber. If you put fake carbon fiber on your bike, do us all a favor and burn the damn thing. Next I got some fake carbon fiber, so I hope the new battery is waterproof because this bike's gonna be dripping. Triangle and linkage, peg mount, peg spacer, blacked out pegs, belt cover, jack shaft, rotor guard, brake mount, they fit together seamlessly, kickstand, keychain, and sprocket, all black, best of the best. Now this has been 6 months in the making, a custom subframe. They might start selling these soon, but this is the first. Handlebars, nice rise and sweep, horn, stem lock, fresh chain, spare belt, tail light with a button, GPS tracker, I got one for my girlfriend too, power switch, regen throttle, harness, and the newest controller on the market with my favorite tune on it. Comes with the throttle and grips. It's impossible to find these all black Pro Tapers anywhere else. Now powering the Ronster is the newest 72-volt battery, made in the USA, metal casing, massive QS8 connector, and for the first time, 30 amp charging. That's 3 times faster than the upgraded variable charger, which I also got. Comes with the leads, a fresh plate, and an adapter so I can fast charge at any EV station. I have a discount code for almost everything, and it's all linked down below. Ronster's on the operating table, let's get to work. Unplug the controller, disconnect the battery leads, remove the subframe, and rear wheel. This is a great chance to detail with some waterless wash. Switching out the sprockets, rear wheel back on, and time for a fresh chain. Feed it through and cut the excess. Masterlink closes it up, looking good. Removing the old battery plate that's warped over time, sliding in a freshie. Just need to mount the 12-volt converter underneath. But I was having a problem. The upgraded brake hose doesn't clear underneath the plate, so I cut it. We went from this to this with plenty of space for the brake hose. The pegs are showing their age, faded and missing teeth. Let's take them off. The new pegs are slightly larger, and I love the all black. We've got the peg spacer, mounts, and pegs. They all fit together. Springs can be a little tricky. Pins go through. Bolt them on, and install the kickstand, using a screwdriver to leverage the spring. Bang! The primary belt is exposed to the elements. The belt cover protects it and looks mean. Removing the bars and installing the freshie. Grip goes on, and it's time to replace this faded stem lock. Goodbye red, hello black. This sandwiches the stem, which is super important, and now the cockpit looks even better. But I had a big problem with the custom subframe. It fits these 2 points, but it doesn't fit down here. So I had to grind it down in 2 places for it to fit. Bolted it on, and wow, what a cool upgrade. Now I need to do some disassembly. The tail light, plastic cover, and remove the seat. Now I can install the new tail and seat, but before I commit, I wanted to see the full carbon set, and I decided the bike looks better without the front plate. For final confirmation between the red and classic carbon fiber, I compared the 2 options, and I decided to go with the red flake, but I want to know, what do you think? This is a special lid lock because it still accepts the OG key. They do not make Sur-Ron keys like this anymore. There's a lot of grime in here, so I blasted it with some brake cleaner and some lube. It's good as new. Lock goes on with the cover, bolting down the seat, and everything looks sick. I unplugged the 12-volt and removed the breaker so I can take out the stock battery leads. The upgraded leads run a QS8 connector with no breaker. Cleaned up the motor phase wires, And now I can plug the harness into the controller and connect the new battery leads. Then the 3 motor phase wires, green, yellow, and blue. Plug in the new throttle, regen throttle, power mode switch, motor harness, stock harness, and 12-volt connector. I fed the throttle, regen, switch, and QS8 through the top, cut off my old throttle, replacing this mess with just one connector. Closed it up with the ignition plate and installed the controller. It was a little harder than it looks. You gotta really organize these wires for it to fit. Installed the battery lid and battery, which was a tight fit. Plugged it in and closed it up. Looking fire. Wait, no really, is that smoke? I installed the regen throttle mode switch so I can do everything from my left thumb. It was finally time to turn it on, but nothing. Dead.
Bro, did you see Saronster can't even build his own Saron? His shit doesn't turn on. What a fucking loser. Bro's got no motion, calling himself Saronster, but can't even get his Saron to turn on. Who does he think he is? Change your name, bro. Take out the Saron. You should just be called Stir. What a joke.
That's why I have to do this myself. I located the stock harness connector. There's only one pin, but it has nothing to connect to on the other side. It was previously removed for my old throttle. I took the casing off, cut the other side, and did the same. Cut some heat shrink, slid it on, twisted them together, and followed a YouTube video that said you want to do it from the bottom. But that didn't work, so I dropped some straight boogers on it, which did the trick. Covered it up and used the coolest lighter ever to shrink it. Moment of truth, the controller is live. Select Suron, my battery, regen throttle, turned up the power, named it, and ran a motor calibration. This spins the wheel back and forth to locate the magnets. Call me Popeye, we got spinach. Controller goes back on, and I almost forgot the horn. Put it on, it looks great, and I was able to dig inside and connect it without taking everything apart. Yes. Closed it up with the ignition plate and realized I need to take everything apart again. The silver controller mounts desperately need to be black, so I removed the top and bottom bracket, stepped outside, and painted them. The last thing to do is the tail light, which you gotta raw dog. Cut the stock ends off, removed some casing, also on the tail light side, added some heat shrink, twisted them together, and dropped the best solder of my life. But don't worry, I was hella nonchalant about it.
Whoa! Get fucked!
Dropped a couple more boogers and tested it out.
Let's go!
Hella nonchalant. Finished them up, and in order to mount the light, I needed my fake carbon, which wouldn't fit, so I cut it a little and it snapped right into place. 3 screws and 1 nut later, we have a tail light. The controller mounts are dry, so I'm reinstalling the controller. It looks 1,000,000 times better blacked out. This is the OG discontinued factory red Suron frame on custom 16-inch milk racing wheels, EXT rear shock and EXT front fork, Skermod subframe, Evolvendo brake set, calipers and rotors, a new grit shift chain on a prickly sprocket, prickly pegs, prickly kickstand, and prickly belt cover. Custom forged carbon set from Suron shop. Warp 9 stem lock on Warp 9 bars. Fisher Fab House headlight. Baja tail light. Fresh Suron throttle with a Warp 9 horn button. Pro taper grips, regen throttle, and a mode switch. Those come in the new Electro & Co. True Moto Zapper controller kit. The Electro & Co. app displays my battery, speed, and power, and I have full control over the entire tune. All powered by the new Chai Batteries 72-volt Pulsar battery. I have a discount code for almost everything, so check down below to save yourself some money. Loading up to test ride downtown, I realized I can't plug the 30 amp charger into a normal outlet, so I'm using the 10 amp to charge right off the truck. After 6 months of procuring parts and 3 days of building, we have the Ronster back. A work of art. I'm so proud of it.
Like that, man.
Pardon?
How much is a bike like that? Without the upgrades, because you already did a lot of upgrades to it, huh?
Yeah, with the upgrades, it's up there. It's like 20 grand.
Damn, a motorcycle, 1,000 right there for sure.
Right?
Yeah, but hey, how fast can you go on that?
This will do like 75.
Damn. That's nice though, carbon fiber too. Man, have a great day.
You too, thanks. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. I have fun on every bike I ride, don't get me wrong. Would I ride the same one 10 times? I don't know. This one, absolutely. We're back, baby, come on. There's a fire here. Let's see what's going on. It feels so good. Everything feels so good. Everything's new. I was afraid it was gonna feel heavy with the subframe, but because it's a smaller battery, I don't feel it. It feels light. Brakes feel f***ing awesome. The carbon fiber is growing on me. I love it right now. Black controller mounts and fresh wheels. Oh, I gotta turn my taillight on. Gotta blind everyone behind me. It feels so good. And it's got that Electro & Co. feel to it. Any bike I'm on, no matter the shape or size, it could be a go-kart. If it feels like an Electro & Co. tune, I'm happy. So I'm really excited they came out with a dedicated Sur-Ron controller. This bike doesn't see color, it only sees red. They don't give a fuck here. It's awesome. I think it's important to build your own bike. I've been lucky to have friends around me that know more than me, so I can reach out to them for help. But doing it yourself is number one. That's the best. I feel like if anything goes wrong, I know exactly how to hit it. This bike's so fast. It's so powerful, and this isn't even half power. This isn't even half power. The regen throttle's hella nice. For street riding, you're always going from super fast to full stop, and you want to be able to use the regen. You save some of that energy back into the battery. Battery feels great. I love that it doesn't stick up too much. Here we go. My favorite bridge on my favorite bike. It is difficult. I would say it's almost impossible to beat a fully built Sur-Ron. You take a Sur-Ron, it's the sexiest, most beautiful, elegant bike ever made. And you upgrade the hell out of it. Just taking a picture. I'm gonna ask you for that in a minute. You can't beat it. I gotta work. One thing I need to do, make the front wheel spin more freely. With the new brakes, it's harder to wheelie if that front wheel stops. You can't beat this. This is the best bike in the world. I think it's this specific one, but I would also take to my grave that any fully built Sur-Ron is the best of any motorcycle. I don't care if your R1 can go 1,000 miles an hour in first gear. This is the best bike. Let's turn around. I want to do that again. Look at this sunset. And this was also, oh, my phone's falling out. This was really good timing to build this. I didn't plan the timing to be this good. It took 6 months to get all the parts back. But in 2 weeks, there's a Vegas mega ride, and I know it's gonna be a world record. The most Sur-Rons ever riding together is in 2 weeks. So of course I'm pulling up on the roster. And there's a new bike coming out called, ooh, I can't say what it's called. I'm not allowed to say. But there's a new bike coming out. I think the video's posting next week. It's a 98 volt bike. Same size, 98 volts stock for cheaper than an E-Ride Pro. Or no, exactly the same price as E-Ride Pro. Same price as E-Ride Pro, 98 volts. Hey, some wheelie boys. Yeah.
Hey, what you think about this bike? First one in LA.
Dude, that's One Way Quarry's bike.
Yep.
And there's one last bit of news. This is a big deal. I might be moving in the next 3 weeks to a new place that has a whole workshop. It's gonna be so nice. It's getting a little too dark to film, so I'm gonna cut to some dramatic shots of the bike Just know I've linked absolutely everything down below. If I have a discount code, which I have many, those will be down below. I have nobody to thank but you. As always, thank you so much for watching until the end. As I do.
When I was scrolling on Twitter, I came across a tweet advertising a Minecraft server, the Mapling SMP, a Minecraft SMP completely ran and played by my fans, the Maplings. When I saw this server, I was shocked. I'm literally Mapic, the president of this community, and no one invited me to the server. So to fix this issue, I bought an alt Minecraft account, bought Discord Nitro, applied to the Mapling SMP, and planned to infiltrate it, completely dominating the server under an alias, revealing myself at the end, and proving that I'm the main character of the channel. But before I start talking all big, I should probably get some armor. See, I joined the Mapling SMP very late, meaning that all of my opponents have better gear than me. So when I joined the server, my main goal was to gear up. Dude, look at my skin. Wait. It's me but green. Yeah, for my name, I decided to go with Mape is here, because it's like, I'm literally telling everybody that this is me. So I continued to gear up until I looted a couple of dungeons and found some golden apples. This made me feel comfortable enough to go to spawn and see what everybody was doing. Yo, JPEX. There's literally no point in fighting this guy, right? He's in full leather, and he's building a bee farm.
Maybe go have an interaction with him.
Hello? Finally, a chance to see how truly strong my fans are.
What the hell? Is he AFK?
He's got a flower. 2. Okay, we have a weirdo on our hands, bro. Bro, what the hell? Buzz. Leather armor. Is that just your face? I don't really like it. Buzz, okay. I was born with it.
I really want you to kill him. I really want you to kill him.
No, there is genuinely no point, bro. This is a fan. This bee guy was kind of weird, so I decided to leave him and look around the rest of spawn. But there wasn't really anybody else. And when I came back, there was just another portal where the bee guy was. So yeah, I went through it. Oh my gosh, they're all naked, bro. Everybody I kept finding was naked, which sucks because I wanted to fight somebody. See, this server has a lifesteal plugin, and I wanted to reach the server cap of 20 hearts. So when I saw a fully kitted player, I decided to jump on the opportunity. Yo. This guy has good stuff.
Dude.
I'm gonna stand behind the block. Should I just go for it?
Do it.
Okay. Dude, the lag. He's mace swapping.
Oh my god!
The lag! My enemy was using a breach mace, meaning they could kill me in just 2 hits. But the server was lagging like crazy, so I decided to stick it out to try and cheese the kill.
He loses.
Bruh.
Are we for real?
I want his mace, bro. I'm gonna risk it with less gear.
Put lava on that little thing.
That's not gonna do anything. I'm doing it. I just have to hope. How am I supposed to know if I'm gonna win this? Like, I don't know what he probably has good stuff. Okay. Good to know. He has strength.
He might have wind charges, be careful.
Yep. Boop. I'm just gonna wait for his strength to run out. What are we even doing, dog? Oh my god, what is he doing? I wasn't gonna let this person get away, so I chased him for a second fight. Take knockback.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Take knockback.
He's eating bread. He doesn't have gaps.
Yeah, but neither do I. And he probably has prop 4. Oh my god, this stew is clutching for me.
That's crazy.
He has carrots. I get out. I get out. Yeah, I get out. He has carrots. No! Dude, breach 4. I was doomed.
And we're smart. You don't know it's you though. Gotta respect that.
With mace, I actually smacked that guy into orbit,
Go get
bro.
the fucking mace. Go get the mace right now, bruh.
There's a lifesteal plug-in.
Oh.
If I had known this at the time, I probably would have killed those 2 dudes in the nether, and I probably wouldn't have taken this fight at all. But now that I knew it was lifesteal, I wanted to kill people even more, because I wanted to get the server cap of 20 hearts. But I needed a mace, so I decided I wasn't going to hop off of the server until I found one. And while I'm looking for the mace, you should subscribe. We're coming up on 300k, and it would mean the world to me. Not only that, but every single subscriber grows the Mapling army. So, thank you. Yeah! But I had been on the server for 15 hours at this point, and I hadn't talked in the Discord or chat once. So I was getting super paranoid that they were gonna figure out it was me. Okay, I have to show up on a stream right now, but I have a really good idea, bro. See, I had to appear on a lifesteal stream right now, meaning that everybody on the server was most likely gonna be watching. So I set myself up in this base, and when I get my chance, I'm gonna type in this chat while I'm on the stream.
I mean, I know the 4 of us are probably capable of stopping subs on our own, but like...
Is anyone watching this Zam stream? Me!
But like...
Yeah, no, you don't, bro. You fucking don't. And although this wasn't the craziest play, little strats like this are gonna be important for keeping my identity hidden until I reveal myself at the end. But now, I basically had a full PvP kit, so I decided to go to the server spawn and look for any players that I could potentially kill for hearts. It wasn't long until I ran into 2 people that were terraforming. To go to the server spawn and look for any players that I could potentially kill for hearts.